All right, hell yeah. So we got some more painter's cloths. And booyah, it's kind of mid morning or afternoon. I think it's still morning. But anyway, we're going to fully wet out these surfaces. And so then that'll be pretty much done. Let's come and do a stiffness check. Hell yeah. So it's looking pretty good. And then we're going to at least do that little section. Even if we don't come in and do the full seam, but that's kind of our objective, is to do that section and maybe this seam. All right, hell yeah. All right, hell yeah. All right, so I think this is a complex shape. So what we have is we're just kind of overlapping. All we want is from basically there to there. And I just wanted to make sure it would go around in one smooth, go. And so now we'll start to remove the material. And if I'm cautious, I'll leave maybe a couple inches there and up there, and then do another trimming in a sec. All right, hell yeah. I want to do this one more exact, and so I even have lines drawn in and letters to match it up, and so that's pretty sweet. I'm gonna now make a mark all the way around to where I want this overlapped, and then we'll come down here where I want that overlapped. And it seems like I do want to leave a little bit of overlap. I mean, there's no reason not to, and that'll come in handy later. All right, booyah. All right, I am going to leave all this overlap, and we're going to remove this material right there, and then this material right there. Hell yeah. All right, hell yeah, that pressed in nicely. And what I found is that it tacks pretty well, and then it'll kind of bleed through as it dries. And so it kind of, maybe kind of through capillary action. And so that's what happened on this floor. When we tamped it down, we didn't notice anything, but then the next day you can kind of see its progress. All right, hell yeah. All right, and so I'd made a slight mark about ½ inch all the way around, and so we will peel back the surface and then really glue it, glue in the backside, because this is already pretty dry. All right, hell yeah, it's looking good. All right, hell yeah. And I think that's a perfect system. And, we might even come back in a few hours and, as it kind of dries underneath, I think you can get like a second tack. If anything isn't fully adhered, you can maybe push it in place as that gets tacky. All right, hell yeah.